Hello, my name is Matthew, and we're getting to the end of the month of September, so I thought I would share with you my reading plans for October in case anybody was interested in reading along or participating or just offering opinions, things like that. I think maybe it's interesting. And the first thing is a buddy read with Alan from The Book Traveler and Amy from The Dusty Bookshelf. And the three of us are going to be reading short stories by Somerset Maugham. And since Somerset Maugham is Alan's favorite writer, or one of his favorite writers, Alan picked the short stories. And so for the first week of October, we have four short stories. And it is The Book Bag, The Three Fat Women of Antibes, The Verger, and The Ant and The Grasshopper. And they're all fairly short. The longest is 36 pages and the shortest is only 5. And then for week 2, we are going to be reading Rain, The Colonel's Lady, and Mr. Know-All. So just 3 short stories. And I'm not sure, maybe at the end of each week we're going to have a Zoom chat, or maybe a Zoom chat after the end of both weeks and talk about all of the books. It's a little bit up in the air, but we are going to have Zoom chats to share with everybody. And I'm not sure if I'm going to do videos for each one of these stories also. I don't have a decision on that. So for the first 2 weeks of October, we'll have short stories by Somerset Maugham, and I'm going to leave descriptions and links and all those things for the short stories I mentioned and everybody's channels and things like that. And then the second thing is I am going to be reading short stories by Edgar Allan Poe, and I have 3. This is a copy I've had for years. It's well read. And then recently I've gotten 2 new editions. I got this fabulous purple and black covered. This is a Penguin Horror edition. And then I saw this on Jason from Byways and Bookland. I saw this on his channel, and he talked about this book, and I wanted to have a copy for myself, mostly for the cover. And October is such a great month to read Edgar Allan Poe. He's one of my favorite writers, and it's just a good opportunity to spend some time reading these short stories. I'm not sure which stories I'm going to be reading, so I would be really interested to know if you have any favorite short stories by Poe, or favorite poems, or favorite nonfiction. Between these 3, I think I should have at least a fair amount to choose from. And I believe that at some point in October I might have a Zoom chat with Jason from Byways and Bookland to talk about Edgar Allan Poe. He's a big fan too. So if there's any short stories that you would recommend, please let me know. And then that's sort of it. There's also Victober, which earlier this year I had been kind of already thinking about, and before these 2 things, which are they're all kind of short story projects, I was thinking of either revisiting Middlemarch by George Eliot or reading a new Trollope novel. And I'm going to show you. I have this really nice edition of Middlemarch. It's very handsome. And this is Penguin Classic. And then the 2 Trollope novels that I was thinking about were going to be either The Prime Minister or The Duke's Children. These are Oxford classics. And I know that they go in some sort of order, so that I don't know how much that would really alter my opinion. But I don't think that I'm going to be reading any Victorian novels. maybe something shorter. These were kind of on my radar, but the thing is, in November, um, I'm planning on reading The Magic Mountain by Thomas Mann, and I'm really looking forward to that. And then in December, I'm going to be reading The Karamazov Brothers by Dostoevsky. So I want to have a little bit of time for myself to kind of not have a plan. So October is lots of short stories, which will be really fun. Most probably, I'm going to be reading whatever sort of interests pop into my head, and I'll share those things as they come along. There's a chance that I might just end up reading Middlemarch. I don't think so, but maybe. And then November and December is Magic Mountain and the Karamazov Brothers. So let me know if any of this is interesting. First 2 weeks of October, a bunch of Somerset Maugham short stories. We'll have some Zoom chats, and then throughout the month of October, here and there, short stories and poems by Poe. Please leave recommendations if you have any that you really like, and then whatever else I decide to read. So who knows? And that's it, just a short video about a couple things coming up. If you're interested in reading along, please let me know. The more the merrier, it'd be really fun. And that's it. Leave a comment if you would like, and thank you for watching.